Hi, I'm Jen of JST Knitwear Designs, and today I want to show you how you can do an attached or an applied I-cord to this neckband. This is a new sweater, and I just want to finish it. At the moment it's like a roll stockinette coming down, but I kind of want to neaten it up. So I'm going to put an I-cord neckband on it. And so how I go about doing that, because it's in black, I actually didn't really think this through, but I thought I would show you how you do it in a contrast colour, otherwise you will just not be able to see this at all. So I like to start with the back centre, and with the back centre neck facing me. So I'm going to turn this around, and this is with my cast on edge, because it's a top down sweater. So I'm going to start here right in the centre back where this is. I'm going to pick up my needles and I'm going to make a slip knot and cast on 3 stitches. Now you can have any number of stitches for your I-cord depending on how thick you want it to be. So I think 3 is kind of pretty safe no matter how thick your yarn is. So you get like 1 stitch on the inside, 1 stitch on the top and 1 stitch on the wrong side. So it just kind of makes it, nice and neat. So I've cast on 3 stitches. And now I'm going to basically find my cast on stitch edge. I'm going to pick up both legs of that cast on stitch and make sure you've got your working yarn and not the tail. And I'm going to pick up and knit a stitch. So now we've got 4 stitches on our needle. So now I'm going to slide this all the way back. So make sure you've either got a double pointed needle or a circular needle to do this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to knit the first 2 stitches. So knit 1, knit 2, and then we're going to knit the next 2 through the back loop, because we just want that to nicely lie flat. Not a knit together, but knit 2 together through the back loop. So we're back to 3 stitches again. So then what we do is we keep repeating that. We're going to pick up and knit our next stitch, and then we're going to slide all the way across. Yeah, sorry about all the air traffic seems to be coming through here today. So here we have knit 2 and then knit 2 together through the back loop. And again, you do the same thing again. We're going to pick up our next cast on stitch, knit it, slide all our stitches back onto the other end of the needle, and then knit the first 2 stitches and knit the last 2 stitches together through the back loop. And that is literally all there is to it. It's really quite straightforward. And you can see it's kind of perpendicular. So you've got this is your knit 2 together through the back loop. Then you've got your second stitch, which is kind of just at the top of where your cast on edge would. And then you've got your little inside stitch on the back edge. And that's it. You literally work it all around for each stitch, and then you seam it together, as neat as you can when you get back around to here. And that is literally how you do an I-cord or an applied I-cord to a neckline. You can work it to any edge, to be honest with you. Just sometimes you might need to, actually I'll show you while I'm here, go back to the end here. If you find that it's actually going too tight for you, you can actually work around of knit stitches without actually picking up. So you just knit all the stitches once, so 3 stitches. So you've actually knit an I-cord round, I guess. And you come back to the end, and then you're going to knit another 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to pick up your stitch. So what you've effectively done is you've increased a round in between this stitch and your next pickup, and it gives it a little bit more elasticity. There's not a lot of elasticity in an I-cord unless you build it in. It's pretty, it won't be as flexible as that. So, but for the sake of a neck where you're doing a neckband, you don't really want it. Oops, I need to do this through back loop. You don't really want it to be that hugely elastic, or you have it falling off your shoulders. And so like does the same thing, but you've effectively created an extra round in there. But that is how you do an I-cord attached I cord. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.